When I was about 37, I campaigned to let our school principal leave the school year 2 weeks early so that he could do this trip.
I had just retired and I was looking for something to occupy myself with.
Well, when I was in college, back in the 1980s, I took a bicycle touring class.
It was sort of on a bucket list of things that I was kind of scratching off.
Well, I guess I've always wanted to ride across the U.S. I love doing long bike rides. I love exploring on my bike.
And at that point, I realized I want to do this trip.
And I said, at that point, I'm going to ride across the United States. And so I turned 60 this year. So this was the year I decided to do it.
There's no conditioning like what you need for this, in my humble opinion.
So finally, I was retired and I was able to fulfill that dream from the age of 37. 30 years later.
Thought about biking across the country, and when I said that out loud, my husband said, do it. So we looked up tours across the country. We found Womantours.
If you're not in shape at the beginning, you will be at the end.
It's been a complete immersion in so many things. Complete immersion in being physical. A complete immersion in being emotional. You've got highs and lows you didn't realize still existed for you.
Our median age for this was 68, and it's just wonderful to see everybody doing it.
I do like to help. And I also thought it would be neat to learn both sides, the guide and the behind the scenes, and then still be a rider too.
It's great. I highly recommend it.
It's been a delight not to have to make too many decisions during the day. This jersey or this jersey. You don't even have to choose your food. Here it is, eat it or die.
Do a little bit of training, get a good bike, a bike that fits you well and you're comfortable with, and then jump in.
Just go with the flow.
You inevitably develop a wonderful camaraderie with people, and you coalesce as a group in a way that you can't really articulate or imagine happening, but you do.
I really love the people that we're with. I think that's been the biggest part of it for me, is just the interaction with the ladies. I always thought I wanted to do it by myself. I'm so glad I didn't do that.
What I love about it is being with a group of women, and we're all riding together every day and making friends and hanging out together, and sometimes doing childish things. Like yesterday, a bunch of us went tubing down the river.
The goal is accomplished. 25 years this has been on my bucket list, and now I can check it off.
You're only here for a short amount of time with this group of people, and it ends, and it's sad, but I'm sure we'll all move on to something else great, like another tour.
If you do things bit by bit, and we all help each other and encourage each other, and if there's some support so that you never really feel too hungry, too tired, too lonely, that made the trip for me. And I just enjoyed the camaraderie. So that's going to be really sad when we all go back home, because we've been acting like a bunch of teenagers in a long-term slumber party. We're really a bunch of grandmothers. We have to assume our role again. So it's been really fun.
Southern Tier!